Ware Racing driver Cody Ware missed Sunday's race at Bristol Dirt as what was originally identified as a personal matter. More details have now come out, and Cody Ware was actually arrested, and he has now been indefinitely suspended by NASCAR. Iredell, it's in North Carolina. It's a county in North Carolina. Don't know how to pronounce it, sorry, but they released this article this morning. NASCAR driver Cody Ware faces a felony charge following an investigation by the Iredell County Sheriff's Office. Ware, 27, was arrested Monday and charged with felony assault by strangulation, inflicting serious injury, and misdemeanor assault on a female. His bond was set at $3,000. Details of the incident that led to his arrest have not been released. Ware Racing announced Saturday that Ware, who lives in Mooresville, would step away from racing to focus on a personal matter. The team is owned by Cody Ware's father. So, obviously we don't have all the details, but it's a pretty big deal. NASCAR responded pretty soon after, and they announced NASCAR officials issued an indefinite suspension of Cup Series driver Cody Ware on Monday, and then they talked about the article that was released from Iredell. Still don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry, but it's a pretty bad thing. So Ware may be done. Cody Ware may be done. He's been in the Cup Series since 2016. He's been full-time since 2021. Has raced for his father, as that article said, Rick Ware, in Ware Racing. His best finish is 6th. But unfortunately, he messed up pretty big here. If these charges end up going through, even if not, it's still a pretty bad look. It's pretty bad what he did, if he did indeed do it. And I don't really see, if Cody Ware is indeed guilty of these charges, I don't see him being in NASCAR anytime soon. This is pretty bad. It's pretty serious. So Cody Ware might be done in NASCAR. So pretty bad, pretty serious charges here, pretty serious situation. So I don't really have much else to say other than that. In other NASCAR news, Hendrick Motorsports has announced that they will not appeal the penalties applied to the 24 and 48. Of course, they got that one penalty overturned, the 100-point penalties, the L2s, back a couple weeks ago after Phoenix. And then they ended up getting randomly selected, which turns out is not a random selection process anymore, which that news came out after the penalty. NASCAR changed a lot of rules this week for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, so it was announced that the 24 and 48 got now one penalty. They all lost points. They lost their backup crew chiefs. And Hendrick said, okay, we're not going to appeal these penalties. So Hendrick Motorsports not appealing the penalties from this past week. And that's it for NASCAR news. So Cody Ware has been arrested and indefinitely suspended by NASCAR. And Hendrick Motorsports is not going to appeal those penalties. But a pretty serious situation on the Cody Ware thing. So, unfortunate. But, he's in jail. So that's all I got for you today. We got what races this week? Martinsville's coming up this week. I think it's a Sunday race this year. It used to be a Saturday night race. It's going to be a Sunday race this year. We'll see how that one goes. And then after that, it'll be Talladega. So we'll talk about those races. As for the F1 side of things, no race until the 28th or 29th, whenever that Sunday is at the end of the month for Azerbaijan.